Now, what about the activities? What activities can you use for the pre-writing? We said, in the very beginning, we start with what? With brainstorming. What is brainstorming? Generating ideas, just thinking. It's an activity. Number 2, planning. Another activity. You organize, you plan, you put them into categories, into groups. There's another activity in the pre-writing. Yes or no? Yeah, you have choices. Generation ideas. There's brainstorming and generation ideas. Somehow. For generation ideas, you have the definition. It's getting started from the very beginning. You just. But when we talk about generation ideas, here this you describe, you compare, you analyze, etc. Then we have questioning. What is questioning? You give your student a topic and you ask them. You ask them to ask questions about the topic. Smoking, questioning. Ask what?
What causes?
What is it called?
What? Who? Who are they? Why? When? How? These are good questions to help them. Right. So what? What is smoking? It's a definition. How? How they are affected? It's what? Is the consequences. Why? Why they smoke? Is the causes. Who? Who are they? Smokers, non-smokers, friends, bad company, etc. So questioning is another activity that you can use in pre-writing. You can set a topic. Today I'm going to write about smoking. I want you to answer these questions: what, where, when. Or you can start with brainstorming. You circle, you call it word map or mapping, okay. And then it's like this. Okay. And then give me this is smoking. Okay. And then it's brainstorming. You have the choices to start with the question or with the brainstorm. Or you can give your students many ideas, and their job is what? Is to organize. I give you 10 ideas. I want you to put them into the following categories. The first one is about causes. The second one is about effect. The third, solutions. Simply put, you have many choices to start teaching writing. Okay. Then we have discussion and debate. We can discuss in the beginning. I'll talk about the beginning. Discuss what do we mean by smoking, why people smoke, what effects they may have, etc. So these are some activities you may have in the beginning of teaching writing. Now, while writing, we call it also focusing ideas activities or while writing activities. This is the second stage. Fast writing. What is fast writing? It's somehow like this one. I give you 5 minutes. I want you to write a paragraph about the causes. Why people immigrate to Europe. Write quickly. I'm not interested in accuracy. I'm interested in your ideas. And they write fast. 5 minutes. It's another activity you can use with your students. Or group writing. We said students may not have ideas, but when you put them into groups, we say 2 minds are better than 1 mind. 3 minds are better than 2. So when you put them into groups, they can generate, they can think about ideas. So that's why when you are teaching writing, it's better to put them into pair or group work. But asking them to work alone, individually, it's going to be hard for them. Changing viewpoints, ideas, role plays, okay? And at the end, varying form. No form, what do I form? It can be a letter, then it's an email, then it's an article, then it's an essay. Yeah, a paragraph, etc. It's just to have an idea about the activities you may have when you are teaching while writing. Okay. Now, the last stage, which is evaluating, structuring. We call it editing, redrafting, and proofreading, the last. So you can have ordering. So students take the notes written in one of the three writing activities above and organize them. What would come first? Why? Here is good to tell them to start with information. No, so order is putting things into order. Okay. Self-editing. You correct yourself. All the time when you are teaching writing, once they finish, now I give you 3 minutes. See what was wrong. If there are mistakes or not. Once they finish, yeah, finish correction. Yeah, good. Swap. Exchange. Yeah, see if your friend has got some mistakes or not. Okay. Then if they have, they discuss. Yeah, this is. And as a teacher, you have to monitor, to help. Yeah, I agree with your friend. That's a mistake. Okay, we should do it like this. Okay. And at the end, they have to copy to write their final draft. All these is what? Is it product or process? Process. Okay, it's a process. Then we have peer editing, as I told you, and proof reading. Okay. Good. We said that when you are teaching writing, you have two ways. You can teach write as a product or as a process. As a product, it's easy. From the very beginning, what do you give them?
A model.
Finish. What is a model? It means you give them the final draft. What's the final draft? It's the final product. So look here, this is a model. We have the date, the address, salutation, concluding. From the very beginning, you give them the product and you tell them, now I want you to write an email or a letter taking into account these elements, the address, the date, salutation, concluding, etc. So from the very beginning, you give them the model. Now, teaching as a process. What's my job? My job is that students themselves at the end should write a letter pushing into account the components, the address, etc. They have to learn it by themselves. But as a product, from the very beginning, we give them the model. Which means, as a teacher, you cannot say, this is better than this, or that is better than...
Depends.
It depends. All the time, when it comes to teaching, it depends on your... If you have low levels, low achievers, which one is it?
Product.
Okay. If you have high achievers, process. However, sometimes you can start with the two. Okay. So here, process writing. Text as a resource of comparison. Ideas as starting points. So we start with ideas. And there is more than one draft. Draft 1, draft 2, it can be draft 3. More global, focus on purpose. There's the theme, the text type, etc. Then there is collaboration. What does mean collaboration? Working into groups. Peer work, group work. And emphasis on creative process. What is creative? Students should be creative. I give them the model, there is no creativity. You see, when I give them a model, there is no creativity. There is just what?
Imitation.
Yeah, imitation. You imitate. Okay. Now, product writing. Imitate model text. Imitation. You imitate. The address is on the right top. The date is on. So they know, they just imitate the components of a letter. Organization of ideas more important than ideas themselves. Organization of ideas, you give them a model, and in the model there are certain ideas organized, and I want you to organize the same. Okay, we have the date, we have the address, we have the greeting, we have the first paragraph, we have the body, the concluding, we have best wishes. So I'm interested in the organization of these ideas. Okay. Features highlighted including controlled practice, etc. Individual. This is more individual work, and this is more collaborative work. Okay. And the emphasis is on the end product. Okay. So again, these are just some theoretical part of learning how to teach writing, and it's up to you. You can adopt from time to time product process, or you can mix them sometimes. Okay. Or it depends. If you have high achievers, you have to challenge them with process. If you have low achievers, they cannot, okay, give them a product to facilitate their students' learning.